January 28th, already wrapping up the first month of the year. That went quick, didn't it? I've got some birthdays today. You're big shot birthdays. Actor Nicholas Pryor, he was in Risky Business. He's 88. Alan Alda is 87. He was in MASH. Susan Howard, she was in Dallas. She's 81. Actor Martha Keller of Marathon Man is 78. Barbie Benton, she was a Playboy, playmate and a girlfriend of the guy that owned Playboy. She's 73 today. Singer-songwriter is Sarah McLachlan. Is 55. Actor Catherine Morris was in Cold Case. She's 54. Actor Gillian Vigman of the Hangover films is 51 today. We have Nick Carter of the Backstreet Boys, 43 years old. Vicky Chibber. I never heard of him either. He was in the Red Line. He's 43. Elijah Wood, I've heard of him. He was in the Lord of the Rings. 42 years old today. He's a hobbit. He's now a 42-year-old hobbit. Alexandra Krosny of the Last Man Standing, 35 today. Yuri Sardarov of Chicago Fire is 35 today. And Ariel Winter, she was in A Modern Family. She is 25 today. Local birthdays, they're coming up.
Did you know we're on Facebook? Kxo Radio Imperial Valley. That's our Facebook page. Check it out. Neat stuff on Facebook. Kxo Radio Imperial Valley. Follow us on Facebook.
Happy birthdays going out this morning to Amber Kirby, Mike Sanchez II, Beatriz Angelica Rangel, David Tharp, Ginger Copeland, Hortensia Armendariz, Isaac Felix, Lois Jean Love, Mary Cook, Gabby Cordoba, Mary Rangel Ortega, Elias Ruiz, Antonia Flores, Olive Carrillo, Phil Heald, Raul Zamora, Sandy Tangonan. We have Yvette Huerta, Patricia Gastelum, Anthony Gastelum, Joe Ramos, and Matt Schultz Jr. Happy birthday to each and every one.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it's time for the World and California News headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News special report. A day after horrific video was released of police viciously beating Tyree Nichols at a traffic stop in Memphis, this Philadelphia protester hopes it helps.
I think without the video, it's very hard to beat these kinds of cases in order for the family to get justice.
Nichols screamed for his mother during the attack, and she is heartbroken.
For a mother to know that their child was calling them in their need, and I wasn't there for him. Do you know how I feel right now?
The family's lawyer, Ben Crump, says this shows that officers in many cities think they have impunity.
It is the culture that allows them to think they can do this to Tyree, that they can do this to Keenan Anderson in Los Angeles, California, that they can do it to Byron Williams in Las Vegas.
The protests last night were mostly peaceful, but sad. CBS News Special Report. I'm Allison Keys.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. This week's mass shooting in Half Moon Bay that killed 7 farm workers showed a light on the living conditions they face. San Mateo County Supervisor Ray Mueller.
Horrible, horrific, deplorable conditions. We saw basically what looked like sheds, storage containers that people were living in.
The workers had no running water and were using porta-johns. Video of the attack on Paul Pelosi was released yesterday, along with parts of a San Francisco police interview with the suspect, David DePop.
Did you break it?
It was not easy. That was like special.
Was that how you cut your hand?
Probably, actually.
Yeah.
In the interview, DePap admitted he knew exactly what he did when he broke into the house. More rain and snow expected this weekend in California. However, meteorologists are not expecting amounts of more than an inch, and in most areas, less than that. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair or replacement, call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it is page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive and at the Imperial Valley Mall. The County of Imperial is hosting a roundtable discussion on health care, the future of health care in Imperial County. The roundtable is being held today at Imperial Valley College. The County Board of Supervisors, the Imperial Valley College, Imperial County Public Health Department, Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, and El Centro Regional Medical Center have been invited to participate. Roundtable event is being moderated by Board of Supervisors Chairman Ryan Kelly and District 2 Supervisor Luis Plancarte. It will run from 10 a.m. until 12 noon today. If you need more information, well, just head on out there. It's 10 o'clock is when it starts. U.S. Border Patrol agents seized 250 pounds of fentanyl pills early Tuesday morning. The agents made a traffic stop on Interstate 8 near Pine Valley and found the drugs. A Border Patrol K-9 team alerted to the vehicle, and an inspection led to the discovery of 57 packages that tested positive for fentanyl. The total weight of the pills was 250 pounds with an estimated street value of over $3.4 million. We'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Lube, oil, and filter change, alignments, brakes, batteries, tune-ups, and so much more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And now, Quick Lane has 3 locations in the Valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
And a stolen pickup truck was recovered by El Centro Police Thursday afternoon. Automated cameras showed the truck in the area of 8th and Aurora at about 2:15 p.m. on Thursday. About 30 minutes later, the truck was reported in the area of Lotus and Ross, and then at 5th and Orange before being located parked in the 2300 block of Elm. The silver 2007 Chevy Tahoe was recovered there. There were no suspects in the vicinity of the truck when it was recovered. The incident remains under investigation. And UC Festival for Preschoolers. It's a free farm to a preschool festival. It's being held today. It's being held from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. at 1004 Holton Road near Holtville. Festival is geared towards children 0 through 5 years of age. They'll be participating in vegetable harvesting of lettuce, broccoli, carrots, beets, red radishes, and more. There will be other hands-on activities as well, resource tables and door prizes. Each attendee will be provided a harvest bag, and it starts at 9 o'clock this morning. If you have a preschooler, take them on out there. You're going to have a whole lot of fun. That's it. That's page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Goddard's Gold.
And it's on to page 2 of the local news. Yuma County Sheriff's Office is investigating an off-road crash involving a Razor side-by-side that was traveling in the Fortuna Wash. The accident occurred late Thursday afternoon. The driver of the off-road vehicle topped an incline and then drove off the cliff with a 35-foot drop. 60-year-old man driving the Razor was transported to Phoenix Hospital with major injuries. 51-year-old woman passenger sustained minor injuries and was treated at the scene. According to the Yuma County Sheriff's Office, alcohol does not appear to have been a factor in that crash. Yuma Fire Department responded to a house fire early Friday morning. The fire was in a house in the 600 block of Magnolia Avenue. On arrival, Yuma fire personnel found heavy smoke and flames coming from the house. There were 4 people in the house at the time of the fire, and all were evacuated safely. One of the individuals then went back into the burning house and did receive burn injuries and smoke inhalation. That person was taken to Yuma Regional Medical Center for treatment. The home sustained severe damage, including a collapsed roof. Cause of the fire has yet to be determined. And a man was shot in the Yuma area early Friday morning. Yuma County Sheriff's deputies responded to the 500 block of South Vaughn Avenue at about 12 a.m. Friday. After reports of a disturbance, deputies located a 31-year-old man with apparent gunshot wounds. A victim was taken to Yuma Regional Medical Center for treatment. Yuma County Sheriff's Office Criminal Investigation Bureau is investigating that incident. And orientation session in Spanish session will be at Imperial Valley College. It'll be held this Wednesday, February 1st from 3 to 5 p.m. in room 2734. The session is for new students attending Imperial Valley College. The school says they will have special guests during that session. We got your weather coming up next.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
The high temperature yesterday, 68 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 35. National Weather Service says dry and tranquil conditions will prevail through the weekend. Temperatures will remain below normal, though, through the middle of next week, but will warm several degrees this weekend. Heading into early next week, a weather system over the western CONUS will bring a chance for precipitation and breezy conditions. Well below normal temperatures are expected for the first half of next week before warming closer to normal during the latter half of the week. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 69. Southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 39. South winds around 5 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday. Highs right near 67 with a south wind 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 30 miles per hour. Sunday night, a 30% chance of showers after 4 a.m. Partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows around 45 with a west wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. On Monday, showers are likely, mainly between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Mostly cloudy skies, highs right near 60. South to southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation is at 60%. New precipitation amounts between a tenth and a quarter of an inch possible. And right now we are looking at 37 degrees, 56% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality. Air quality is moderate in Calexico and in Nyland. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. That's it. That's the local news. We got your sports coming up.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And the Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate with the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. It is a conference championship weekend. It's Championship Sunday. A doubleheader. The NFC and the AFC championships will be decided tomorrow, and find out who's going to play in the Super Bowl on February 12th. The NFC championship will be the early game at around 12 noon. 49ers and the Eagles. The AFC Championship, Bengals and the Chiefs, will be the late afternoon game. Both those games will be heard on AM 1230 KXO. The Super Bowl on February 12th, also on 1230 KXO. Yeah, on the NBA scoreboard, it was the Bucks over the Pacers, 141-131. Timberwolves got by the Grizzlies, 111-100. Heat defeated the Magic, 110-105. The Thunder defeated the Cavaliers, 112-100. Warriors got by the Raptors, 129-117.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And at the Australian Open, the females are all done. The women's title went to Aryna Sabalenka. She defeated her opponent and took home she's got the trophy. She's probably still partying. She took the Aussie Open title for women. The Aussie wildcards, Jason Kubler and Rinky Hijakata. Yeah, they're both Australian. They played for Australia, representing the home country, and they won one of the divisions. They took the dub of the men's doubles, is what they did, and they hold that trophy for the Australians. The Australians are not going to win the men's Open, the men's division, because they're not playing. Novak Djokovic is taking on Stefanos Tsitsipas. Whoever wins that match will be the Australian men's Open titleist. The winner, American skier Michaela Schifrin, has dominated slalom Saturday for her 85th career victory to move within one of the World Cup record set by Swedish great Ingemar Stenmark in the 1980s. And the Grizzlies and other NBA teams speak out against the treatment and the death of Tyree Nichols. The video was released yesterday, and protests were held everywhere, including in the NBA and other sports teams as well. The Mets, National League batting champion Jeff McNeil and the New York Mets agreed Friday to a 4-year, $50 million contract extension, according to sources, ensuring one of the team's core players will remain in Queens as the Mets look to win their first World Series since 1986. Actually, they look to try to get there, but they don't know if they're going to win it or not. The National Women's Soccer League is in advanced discussions to add teams in Boston, Utah, and the San Francisco Bay Area, according to Friday's report in the Wall Street Journal. The National Women's Soccer League played the last season with 12 teams after adding Los Angeles-based Angel City FC and San Diego Wave FC in 2022. Graceful, gutsy, and seemingly unfazed by the bright lights, 15-year-old Isabu Levito decided to go for it in her free skate while reminding herself once more that you're just there to have some fun. Stay calm. The teen star needed a near flawless free skate to capture the gold in the U.S. Figure Skating Championships after Brady Tennell's beautiful performance minutes earlier. Levito accomplished just that, delivering a dazzling 149.55 score for a 223.33 total to win her first women's national title Friday night. Congratulations to her. And as part of the wide-ranging interview with a New York City radio station, WFAN, Friday afternoon, New York Knicks owner James Dolan said he believes in the job team president Leon Rose is doing, and that he fully expects the Knicks to make the playoffs this season. Not next season, this season. Atlanta Falcons in the NFL hired Ryan Nielsen as a defensive coordinator Friday, taking him from their biggest rival after he spent last season as the co-defensive coordinator with the New Orleans Saints. 43-year-old Nielsen spent the last 6 seasons with the Saints, where he was the defensive line coach all 6 years, while adding the assistant head coach title in 2021 and co-defensive coordinator last season. Now he's with Atlanta. That's sports. Sports this morning has been brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. And there's a lot of information to be had as well. That's it. We've got your business, financial news, and weather coming up.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best weeks in town.
Burgers and Beer, what I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu, everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
And it's, It's time for the financial news and weather. Financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the entire public. On the business side, U.S. stocks rallied on Friday after slipping earlier at the open as investors weigh in on fresh economic data, including consumer spending data, closely watched measure by the Federal Reserve. S&P 500 added 0.2%, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average ticked up 0.08%. Technology-heavy NASDAQ Composite was up roughly 1%, closing out its best week since November. We got your weather coming up next.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
The high temperature yesterday, 68 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 35. National Weather Service says dry and tranquil conditions will prevail through the weekend. Temperatures will remain below normal, though, through the middle of next week, but will warm several degrees this weekend. Heading into early next week, a weather system over the western CONUS will bring a chance for precipitation and breezy conditions. Well below normal temperatures are expected for the first half of next week before warming closer to normal during the latter half of the week. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 69. Southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 39. South winds are around 5 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday. Highs right near 67 with a south wind 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 30 miles per hour. Sunday night, a 30% chance of showers after 4 a.m. Partly cloudy skies, overnight lows around 45, with a west wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. On Monday, showers are likely, mainly between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Mostly cloudy skies, highs right near 60. South to southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation is at 60%. New precipitation amounts between a tenth and a quarter of an inch possible. And right now we are looking at 37 degrees, 56% the relative humidity. Your financial news and weather has been brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes as well at Southwest Postal on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And your border wait update this hour, 45 to 50-minute wait downtown. No wait in the Sentry Lane. There's no wait in the pedestrian lanes. Eastport, the Gateway Port, 15 to 20-minute wait in the regular lanes, 30 to 35-minute wait in the 3 ready lanes. No wait at the East Sentry Lane.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Check out our Facebook page, KXO Radio Imperial Valley. Follow us on Facebook. Neat stuff there. And, of course, we've got news and information available 24 hours a day on our website, kxoradio.com.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO. Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Liberty Mutual.
I'm Allison Keyes in the Washington Bureau. 2 more deputies in Memphis are relieved from duty now after the nation watched the horrific video of police brutally beating Tyree Nichols in Memphis. Officers viciously punch and kick Nichols, at one point standing him up to hit him some more. Reporter Chris Fox says the 5 officers already charged with second-degree murder in the case were part of the Scorpion unit.
We got kind of a glimpse of what we're going to see argumentatively against the 5 officers from the attorney for the families, Ben Crump, yesterday, who seemed to play out in the court of public opinion his argument that this unit should be disbanded, the Scorpion unit that was put together for very specialized tracking of crime in Memphis, that there's a systemic problem that was bore out with what happened.
The mayor of Memphis says since the death of Nichols, the Scorpion unit has been inactive.
I'm Stacy Lynn. The protests have been mostly peaceful. Demonstrators gathered in Times Square in New York.
A lot of pain, there's a lot of anger, rightfully so. I think here in New York, we should also, try to figure out how we can be better.
Dozens of people rallied outside City Hall in Philadelphia.
I think what happened is absolutely awful, and it's a result of the system that exists today.
And in Memphis, there were rallies at a downtown park and also in churches. This mom spoke for all moms.
No mother should have to witness what we saw today.
Another shooting in California this morning. Now at least 3 people are dead and 4 others are hurt, this time in L.A. It's the 4th mass shooting in the state this month. Also in California, police released audio and video from the night former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband was attacked. CBS's Carter Evans.
Police body cameras captured the attack in progress.
What's going on, man?
Paul Pelosi and David DePape both holding on to a hammer.
Drop the hammer.
No. Hey.
What is going on?
Pape swung the hammer. The impact to Pelosi's head occurs out of view. Officers tackled the Pape while Pelosi is unconscious and bleeding.
Another shooting in Jerusalem this morning, a day after 7 were killed near a synagogue. CBS's Rami Inocencio.
Israel's cabinet will hold an emergency meeting called for this evening. The hard-right Orthodox government can't do or say much more until Sabbath ends at dusk. The worry here is more copycat attacks like that 13-year-old boy just this morning. This return of tit-for-tat bloodshed, an early and deadly challenge for Israel's new government.
Secretary of State Anthony Blinken is headed to the Middle East right now. This is CBS News.
Nobody should have to pay for one-size-fits-all insurance coverage. Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
What's for dinner? Burgers?
After last week, no thanks.
Avoiding foods due to fear of diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools? It may not be just stomach issues. It could be EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency. EPI can cause uncomfortable symptoms because it's a condition where the pancreas doesn't release enough digestive enzymes to break down food. But EPI can be managed. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor about your symptoms. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
From your weekend playlist to your social media timeline, personal is how you want it.
And if personal leads to something affordable, even better.
That's why we love the State Farm Personal Price Plan. We get the coverage we want at an affordable price, and so will you. Personalized.
And a policy that helps cover what you care about the most. We've trusted State Farm for years.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com today to create your State Farm Personal Price Plan. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
A nail-biter of a tennis match in Australia.
In a tight 3-setter full of drama, emotion, and leads that seesawed, Aryna Sabalenka has downed Elena Rybakina 4-6, 6-3, 6-4. Sabalenka proud of her opponent.
I want to congratulate Elena for an incredible 2 weeks. You're such a great player, and of course we're going to have many more battles, hopefully in the finals of the Grand Slams.
And she may be the runner-up, but Rybakina now moves to the top 10 world rankings. Scott Mayman for CBS News, Canberra, Australia.
For the first time in 50,000 years, a green comet is passing through our solar system. People in the Bay Area may be able to see it in the night sky this weekend, but they'll need a backyard telescope or a pair of binoculars due to light pollution. Astronomers suggested people try looking for it by scanning the northeastern night sky between the Big Dipper and Little Dipper and say it looks a bit like a lady's hand fan. Allison Keyes, CBS News.
This is an urgent announcement for anyone that's $10,000 or more in debt. Total Financial Freedom can help you become debt-free in months instead of years. Resolve your credit card debt, signature loans, department store cards, internet loans, and timeshares. Call Total Financial Freedom now at 800-208-1312 for a free consultation. You have the right to get your debt resolved and substantially reduce your monthly payments. Call Total Financial Freedom now. 800-208-1312. Call now.
You wash your hands, you brush your teeth, but how do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, and germs. And it's why cleaning your nose, the body's air filter, is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less, but the biggest payoff is improved health. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
You've got George Gale.
I'm sexy and I know it.
The best oldies on the radio.